I really don't think baby Christina is my son's daughter. There is no connection. The child always screaming when I pick her up, like I did something to her, like I hurt her or something. I mean, she's pushing my face and she don't even want to look me in the eye or nothing. She's turning her whole body like this. No baby ain't supposed to act like that towards their grandmother. I don't get it. Diamond does not deserve to be in a relationship with my son. He can do a whole lot better than her. I can't really say she's a hoe. I never seen her out on the corner. But I can tell you this much, she's lazy. You don't want me to say the word. You can't change a HO to a housewife. My son called me and told me that she took his child to another man's house, her other baby daddy. Huh? Now what kind of mama would take another man's child to another man's house? My question is you telling him he's her daddy? Bitch, I really don't think that's his baby. Mama ain't raised no damn fool. I ain't about to let him sit there and play no lollipop and sucker all these years, just go on taking care of her and her 4 children when allegedly one is supposed to be his. Please. My son Chris is a good kid. That's my job, to protect him. And that's what I'm gonna do. So Miss Diamond, you better have your together.
Oh, she had a lot to say. Okay. Listen, I got some questions for Maryann, so I'd like to go ahead and bring her on out. Everyone, please welcome Maryann to the show. How are you, Maryann? You look beautiful.
Well, thank you. Absolutely.
Nice to meet you.
Too.
Maryann, come on. How you look so gorgeous and got that mouth? I heard what you said. Okay. Why do you think that Christina acts differently around you?
You know what? I would like to know why she act differently around me. Miss Thing, I mean...
Not Miss Thing.
Yes. Miss Thing should really dig harder into who her baby daddy is.
Got
because my grandkids, they love me. All my grandkids, we look alike.
Yeah.
We all look just alike. We got the high cheekbones. Now, my son was born with a big old head, okay? When I say big, I mean it's like a big mountain on the back of his head, okay? So all his kids was born with that, you know, mountain on the back of their head.
Okay.
Down to the females. And it's kind of sad when the females have the big head, too. But they do.
Yeah.
But this baby, no big head. The head is not, that rock is not there.
So let me be clear, because they're still together, right?
Unfortunately.
Okay. Unfortunately, but that means that you're calling your son's girlfriend a hoe.
Listen, I wrote the book on hoes, okay? Okay.
Tell me about chapter 1. What's in this book you wrote, okay?
Let me tell you something. Okay, there's a saying, okay? Be a cook in the kitchen, a lady in the street. You can't show your thighs to every guy you meet. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I think we all just learned chapter 1 and 2 and 3, okay? That's this brother right here. Well, listen, I think it's time to talk to Diamond and get her side of the story. So everyone, please welcome Diamond to the show. Hi, Diamond. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. First and foremost, what just confuses me about this whole situation right here, is hear her talk all this nonsense back there. First and foremost, I don't have any brothers. My sister's relationships that they've been in, I called them my brothers, for one. For two, never left the house for no 3 days to go get no bread and never came back. That's for two. And for three, this is the problem now. He's a mama's boy. You stay in everybody's business. I don't lay down with her.
Yeah.
I don't stay with her.
Yeah.
I have my own crib. I stay in my own apartment. Why are you always, it's our situation. And for Chris to be calling this mother, trying to make it seem like I'm just out here just being this hoe.
Yeah.
Dang, I'm so confused. Where this hoe at?
But right there, boo. Okay.
Where's this hoe?
So what are you hoping will happen with these results today? What do you want to happen?
I want resolution. I want, I mean, I just want a peace of mind. And if it ain't my son, all hell gonna break loose on this stage. Security! Okay. Listen, okay?
Okay.
First of all, the reason why it's my business, because it's my son.
Okay.
Okay?
This is why your son not gonna have a relationship. It's because of you. This is exactly why.
He's not, well, that'll be the best thing that ever happened to him. Yes.
So, Diamond, are you telling me that this interaction between Maryann is doing is affecting your relationship with Chris?
Yes, it is.
In what ways?
Because, like, me and Chris could be sitting there in the crib. We'll be, first of all, I cook all the time because Chris does not know how to cook. Okay. That's something his mother should have taught her. But, yeah, so anyways, we could be in there.
Well, your mama should have taught you how to be a lady in the streets.
Oh, I don't be in the streets. That's for one. For two, we could be in there laying down, chilling or whatever, watching a movie, whatever the case may be. Here come the mother calling. Let me tell you about this, son. Let me tell you this. And Chris will be sitting on the phone for hours. They talk about nothing. They talk about coffee. What type of ground of coffee she like to drink.
Honey,
and what is that? So we got to stop.
How would you know? You always on your cell phone texting other men.
Actually, not texting other men.
Okay.
After your son done cheated first.
Okay, didn't my son video you talking to your baby daddy?
Yes.
I think that baby daddy is the father of Christine.
That's not a problem. That's
not
a problem that I can't talk to my other child's father.
Hold on, so you're saying that Chris cheated first?
Yes, Chris did.
Oh. Did you know that?
That's why I started texting somebody.
Nothing like that.
Yeah, I started texting somebody, but I never met up with this person. I never had sex with this person. It was just conversation. That's all.
Well, there's somebody else that is involved in this. Like you said, your child's father. And I think I'm ready to meet Chris.
I'm the grandmother.
Hear what Chris has to say about all of this. So everyone, please welcome Chris to the show. Chris, nice to meet you, man.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. So do you feel like your mother has overstepped her boundaries in this?
Yeah, you know.
Diamond said that you intentionally trapped her with his baby. Did you?
You didn't?
Yeah, I intentionally trapped you?
You didn't?
When did you feel trapped? Before or after I was buying the kids clothes?
Or before or after he paid you to screw you?
He didn't pay.
Do you have evidence of Diamond cheating?
Yeah.
Physically cheating? That I met up and I just had sex. I'm this big ass hoe.
What is it? What is the evidence you have that of her being unfaithful?
Well, first of all,
conversation.
Her son said we spent the night at Daddy's house 2 days.
That don't mean I had sex with anybody.
After his birthday.
That don't mean I had sex with anybody.
The day on his birthday.
But if you felt like I had sex with somebody that same exact day, what you did, Chris, when I came home? What you do?
I want to go ahead and take a look at...
But I got text messages, though.
I want to take a look at what you found in Diamond's phone. These are the DMs that you found in her phone?
Sure is.
I bet you won't send me no pic of that pretty thing. When I come up, I'll see I'm a blank, give you some of this.
The whole she
You always been playing, hope you really coming. You talking about... Okay, hold on. So basically, hold on. So you sent this to another man saying that.
Yeah, it was just conversation. He lives all...
But not the conversation talking about you gonna send me we gonna have sex.
And I never sent no picture. Show me a picture.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
When was this? How long?
That was in April.
And so you found these texts in her phone, Chris, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Ask my father.
And she told me she cheated. She told me she cheated on him before and that she was sorry.
No.
Like you said,
Chris
you
broke up with me.
Your baby daddy.
Chris broke up with me, and I came and I told Chris myself that I slept with my baby father that time. Didn't I, Chris? Don't lie.
Oh, so hold on.
Oh, okay.
I gotta back up because earlier when we talked about behavior, you said yes, I go to my baby father's house because we're just friends.
No, but this is before when I was staying with my sister.
But you said that there was just friends. But prior to that, you had a relationship while y'all.
Oh yeah,
had
that's
a
my
kid.
son's father.
But you slept with him.
Yeah.
Okay. But do you understand how that can cause trust issues?
Yeah, that can.
Okay, then. Chris, you sent a picture of you and her best friend?
Chris sent that to me of him in the hotel with my best friend after he got done screwing her, and they took a picture and sent it to me.
Okay, so let me back up. So, Diamond, you're telling me that you brought proof here of Chris sleeping with your best friend?
Yeah. He took that picture and he sent it to me. He said, because I was a disrespectful hoe, that's what he went and did.
What?
But I never did anything. After this, that's when I started talking to the boy.
Chris, so you said you slept with her best friend?
It wasn't even like that.
It wasn't like that.
This say 4:55 a.m.
Well, I mean, it happened, but it didn't happen like that, you know.
So did you sleep with her best friend?
Yes or no? Yes.
Yeah.
And then you sent your child's mother a photo saying you disrespectful.
And that's what he did.
Well, I mean, technically, that's my ex-girlfriend.
Okay. Are you still communicating with her?
I don't communicate with her. I
Okay.
don't, me and her, it's like a high and by.
So how many times in this relationship have you cheated? And how many times have you cheated?
Oh, Chris was cheating since we got together because his baby mother still stayed downstairs for me. He was downstairs with her almost every day, wasn't you?
So you're both, because I see on here, y'all are both 27 years old.
No, Chris is like 38. I'm 27.
Okay.
Yeah, she's 27.
Chris, how you acting? You 38, almost 40, and you doing this?
She knew I was a polygamist when she got with me.
Okay. Okay, listen. It's one thing about that, but at almost 40, as 40-year-old to almost 40-year-old, how you sending photos like that? Like that's the stuff we did when we were in our 20s and 30s.
Thank you.
Listen, we have the DNA truth right here in this envelope. Maryann, you are questioning if this is your grandchild, so this is your truth to open. So let's find out.
Yes, I open it. Yeah, she
Is there anything you want to say?
Yup, she's gonna apologize to me and my child. As soon as that proves that, Chris, you are the father.
Listen, honey.
Go on ahead.
I already know I'm the father.
Go on ahead.
What's gonna happen is you're gonna walk off this stage screaming and crying like
Go
the rest
ahead,
of these
open it
women.
up. Go ahead,
That
girlie.
you brought this on yourself.
Open it up. What's taking you so long?
Things that you've done to my son. You are the laziest woman I ever seen.
You're
You
lazy
run
too.
the streets all the time.
Maryann, let's find out, because that's going to be the thing that's going to give you the clarity.
Yeah.
Because this is really what you want to know, because if this is not your grandchild, you don't have to deal with her ever again.
Exactly.
But if this is your grandchild, then we
You're
have some
gonna
work
see
to
me
do.
forever.
If it is,
You ready
Go
for this?
ahead.
This is your truth to open. Are you ready?
not really.
I'm waiting to hear.
She don't look like my
Could
grandchild.
you just open it up?
Don't. She really don't.
I know. What does it say, Maryann?
I don't know.
What it say, Ma? What it say?
What it say? Open it up, Chris.
Oh, my fault. In the case of Christina, Maryann, you are the grandmother.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Like I say, I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry.
Well, now that we got that out the way.
We're gonna work on this. We're gonna work on this. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I am so
Okay, yeah. Okay. So you got your results.
yeah.
Okay. I just heard what you said. So you said we got to work on this.
Yeah.
Sure.
Working, ain't no working on it. You put us through too much
Exactly.
with this drama, with this DNA.
Yup.
So now you got the results. Like you said, you're going to take your baby shopping. I want you to take your grandbaby shopping like you
Maryann,
said
hold on.
you
Well,
was gonna do.
the question is, Maryann was already being a grandmother. That wasn't the question here.
Barely. She barely come
Right.
see my baby.
But she, okay.
When the last
But
time
when
she
I
had her?
watch her, what she do? Scream.
That's
Well,
not our
hold on, we
problem.
gotta
Then
back
be
up.
there
Because
more.
now that you have your results, now you understand this is your grandchild. You do understand
Because I'm not doing this anymore.
how the way that you've treated your grandchild and treated your grandchild's mother has been affecting. Is there anything that you want to say about that? Because I get it. You got a mouth on you. You feisty. I understand this isn't your personality. But what I can also tell is that there's a loving woman in there. There's a woman in there that understands the value of being in a child's life, that understands because you raised a son, that you've been there. You understand the importance of family. Yeah. And now your family is torn apart because of a lot of your behavior.
It is.
So is there anything you want to say to Diamond?
Diamond, I'm sorry. I really am, truly from my heart. I really do love you. I don't like you, but I love you.
I don't like you either. I don't like you either. but
I do love you. I've always loved you, but I've never liked you. Okay? And there's a big difference. You can love a person, but you don't necessarily have to like that person.
But so this is what I want y'all to both understand. In the moment where there could be growth and start healing, anytime you put a caveat of like, I love you, but I don't like you, all you're doing is putting yourself backwards. We understand that there's been tension here. We understand that there have been words said on both parties. We understand there's been disrespect. Of course, there's going to take time for you all to like each other, but that's not a necessary thing to say here.
No. Listen. Sometimes we as parents, and when we become grandparents, we do everything we can to protect our children. I have 3 children in the cemetery. Okay? I buried 3 kids. You understand? This is my beloved son. All right? He's been here for me. We all we got.
Okay. Pause. All right, so
Well,
Grown
we're gonna
man.
pause about before you say that. The reason she's having these type of dialogues about, first of all, thank you for sharing that about your other kids, because it makes me understand more of why this protective behavior is here. Because you've lost children, and so therefore now, and I can't imagine what that's like, now you're always gonna hold on. But what happened, what you did, and this is unfortunate, yes, you have a close relationship with your mother, but one thing as grown men we gotta understand is you have to understand the boundaries of what you share and what you don't share. Because the minute you let your mother into your relationship, of course she's gonna have this reaction. That is your direct fault. You started telling your mother the issues y'all were having, you're arguing. I'm sure you got a friend, a colleague, somebody your own age that you could talk to. Because you have to understand, just because you move on and then you still want to lay up, that doesn't mean she gonna move on.
Thank you. That's correct.
That's what I'm recommending to y'all. First of all, I appreciate your vulnerability, and I appreciate, can you make a commitment to stop disrespecting her?
Absolutely.
You can make that
So
commitment.
sorry.
You can make that commitment.
Yes.
Now, you as a woman, can you make the commitment to not go tit for tat as well?
Yes, I can.
You can make the commitment.
Yes, I
Because
sure can.
especially you two, your relationship and what this little girl is going to see is so important.
Yeah.
So you two making that commitment. Now I'm going to ask for right now, can you stop playing games? Stop doing these things?
I've been stopped doing those things.
Okay. At the end of the day, this has to be a good co-parent situation.
Yes.
Because there's a baby that needs both of y'all, that needs to be in a healthy relationship. And I believe you are a good father.
Oh, he's
I
a
believe
phenomenal
it.
dad.
I believe it. I know it.
To all
I
four of
know
my
it.
kids.
I know it. I know it. So thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all. You got your answers. I wish y'all the best
Thank
of
you.
luck with co-parenting. I wish you the best of luck with the grandkids. And please take my advice, all right?
I am.